everyone, today we are making raspberry Linzer cookie tarts.
What you will need for this recipe is some butter, some salt, baking powder, vanilla extract, eggs, sugar, and flour. So the first step is to go ahead and mix up your dry ingredients. Add your baking powder and your salt and give it a good mix, just to make sure that everything is evenly distributed. When your dry ingredients are all mixed up, go ahead and cream the butter and sugar together until it's light and fluffy. After that, beat in your eggs and vanilla and your flour in 2 parts. You'll end up having something like this pebbly dough consistency. At this point, you can go ahead and finish making the dough by mixing with a spatula or your hands, or you could do it like my mom and use both, but honestly, use whatever you're comfortable with. Even a wooden spoon will do. You guys, we've made it. We're here and our dough is ready, and this step is crucial to the baking process. You have to let your dough chill in the fridge for at least an hour. And I know that I might be the bearer of bad news because you don't get to bake this right away. But the good news is that you can use this time to clean up your kitchen, wash your mixing bowl, get everything ready for the next step, maybe even make yourself a cup of tea. So it's not so bad. You'll need half of the dough for the bottoms of your tarts and the other half for the tops. So go ahead and cut your dough in half and leave one piece in the fridge and take the other to roll out and form the tops of your tarts. Roll your dough out to 1/4 of an inch thickness and cut out your tops with a big cookie cutter, or if you don't have a big cookie cutter like this one, you could cut it out with a knife or a cup, whatever you have on hand. After you've cut out your big circle, go ahead and cut out a little circle in the middle. It makes for that Linzer tart cookie look. It's really nice. Once you're done cutting out your tart tops, go ahead and stick them in the fridge while you work on forming the bottoms. Letting them cool will make it easier to take them off the parchment paper and will help keep them nice and even when they bake. Here we have our forming station. This is just where you're going to put your tarts together. So the first step is to go ahead and butter your tart pan really well. Take a piece of dough for the bottom and press it down so that it's spread out nicely. We took 1/5 of our dough because we're making pretty big tarts, but depending on how big you make them, take as much dough as you'll need to form the bottom of your tart. Once your dough is spread out evenly on the bottom of your pan, go ahead and take a good amount of raspberry jam and spread it out. What you don't want to do is spread your jam all the way to the edges. Leave a little bit of dough at the sides without some jam so that while it's baking, it doesn't burn. Go ahead and sprinkle some slivered almonds on top of your jam and pull one of the tart tops from the fridge. You want to really gently pull it off the parchment paper and place it on top of your half-formed tart. At this point, all we have left to do is add some egg wash to our dough, sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top, sprinkle some more slivered almonds, and put them in the oven. Adding the sugar and the egg wash together creates a nice shiny effect on top. You'll see once it comes out of the oven. Set your oven to 350 degrees and bake until they're nice and golden brown, like this. We baked ours for 45 minutes. Take them out of the pans, let them cool, and drizzle with some white chocolate. We served these up today with some cold milk in a mason jar that we dipped in egg whites and raspberry sugar sprinkles. I think we all have something in our lives that takes us back to when we were little or takes us back to a fond memory. It could be something we see, hear, smell, or even taste. And for me, it's the smell of these baking in the oven that without fail take me back. For these tarts, my mom took her famous raspberry bar recipe and deconstructed it to make these raspberry Linzer cookie tarts. Is it a bar? Nope. Is it a Linzer tart cookie? No. But what we do have is a combination of both. Same taste with a new look.
If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Yours truly, Blonde in the Kitchen.